is not an ordinary side. This is an experienced side. They are world beaters. I mean, if for nothing at all. And so you would have to play with all the focus and have a better game plan than what you are executing. And that is being stretched off.
Nigeria have a casualty. One of their most lively players been stretched off. That's going to give Coach Christopher Danjuma something to worry about. The Ghanaian fans are not giving up yet. Still more time to play for 52 minutes only. But the Nigerians have advantage from this free kick.
A long one is floated in.
Ball is cleared away by Abiba Issa. And Ghana is staring away in confidence. Here is Benin Yeboah. Can't get to Mukarama. Ball falls to Faith Omalina. Al-Hassan. Mukarama. This Hazakis ladies forward finds Yeboah. Yampundakwa right back has given the ball away straight to Omalina.
The long balls are not working for them, so they better watch it. Because unfortunately for them, anytime that has happened, the Nigerians are able to regroup, and on the counter, they find them, lagging behind. And so if they want to equalize, they should not be resorting to the long balls. Because obviously the Nigerians are taller, and so they are able to intercept those long balls.
Here is Comfort Yeboah for Ghana. Al-Hassan. Referee plays the advantage, but she was fouled initially. That's good refereeing by Geraldine Conan, Ivorian center woman. Obstruction from Nigeria's Delight.
That was a double foul. An initial obstruction, and the second one was a clear push. Can Ghana make anything out of this?
Free kick for Ghana. Comfort Yeboah to take. Substitution for Nigeria. Actually, 2 substitutions, a double switch for the Nigerians. So, Delight Isaac Nwosu will go out for Chiamaka Okuchuku. So Chiamaka in for Delight Nwosu. Her night is over. So the goal scorer was unable to return to the pitch. So her place is taken by...
And there is something going on. A fan has jumped into the stands, almost approaching the turf. But thankfully, the security have been able to...
So
what was they going to do?
Maybe an excited fan trying to extend the fun onto the pitch, but here we did it with the football on the pitch. It's Nigeria in possession. A chance for a second. Ball goes straight to Ghana's Aminyaku.
Ede has been substituted with Ezekiel.
Yes, Victoria Ezekiel takes the place, and Chamaka also took the place of Inwosu. Ghana yet to respond. Down by 1 goal. No changes to the team that began the game. Hannah Nyami's delivery. Great desire by Mayfield Nyami. She did want to chase, but she's ended up getting the decision her way. Good fight from Mayfield Nyami. She was relentless. She knew exactly what she was about to give the Nigerian captain, Victoria Alani. Ghana have a free kick. Chance to redeem themselves. It is Mayfield Nyami behind it. Mayfield swings one to the near post, it's into the side net. Not the best of free kicks taken by Mayfield Nyami on that occasion. She's one of the brightest spots in this Black Princesses team. She was very instrumental in their qualification to the World Cup to be staged in Colombia later in the year. She seems to be struggling to find her feet in this evening's game, Mayfield Nyami.
The Nigerian goalkeeper,
She's been hooked for
Omilana,
time with
yes. So that will be the second yellow card to the Nigerians this evening. The first one was shown in Ede, Loveth Ede, moments after she had scored the goal.
Good interception from Nigeria's Nancy Okinwa. Mayfield Nyami was showing great desire, but the Nigerian centre-back had to react in the best way possible, and she scored full marks from that one. Hannah Nyami is giving away possession. Here is Blessing Okpe. Comfort your boy, guides the ball out. Ophelia Ponsa to Al Hassan. Your boy is trying hard to keep the ball in. It's been headed out by Shukurat Oladipo. Another clearance from Oladipo. Ezekiel. The second time the Nigerian is having an outstretched arm in the face of a Ghanaian. It didn't happen in the first half, and it's happened to Abiba Issa in the second half. Your boss delivery deep into Nigeria's area. Able to defend well. Hannah Nyami under pressure. A lovely play from Abna. Anma Opoku. Mayfield was trying to put one through for Mukarama. Ball is cleared by Nancy Okinwa. Good play for Mukarama. She wins the free kick for Ghana. The Azakis ladies forward. wants to take matters up in her own arms. It's becoming difficult for Ghana to find an opening. There's another chance, it's a free kick. Ghana has committed 10 fouls, Nigeria 16.
That is some statistics.
Really is.
But with this goal, with this free kick, will the Ghanaians be able to make something out of it? In a very dangerous area. But will they be able to make something out of it?
Who takes it? Tracy Chu. Tracy kills one in. It's cleared away by Oladipo. It falls back to Tracy. She wins the throw-in. Head away by Okimwa. Cleared away by Alani.
Anywhere will do.
Mefianyame with a cross in. It took a deflection, and the Nigerians desperately trying to prevent a corner, but Ghana have the advantage.
The Ghanaians need to sustain the pressure. By all means, somebody will commit a foul and they'll get a goal.
Another corner for Ghana.
They need to keep up the pressure. Because they've gone past the 60th minute mark. If there is any time for them to get the equalizer, this should be the time.
Corner taken. Ophelia Ponsa unable to connect.
It will be a throw-in for the Nigerians in their own half.
Nigeria have to deal with the fitness concerns of their dependable centre-back, Shukurat Oladipo. She's down and already the stretcher is on the field to take her away. She's been very strong in the Nigerian defense. She's been the tower there, the woman to beat. She goes off through injury. Yusuf Basigi yet to ring any changes to his starting lineup. Nigeria already come up with 2 substitutions as they lead the Ghanaians 1-0 at 65 minutes in Cape Coast. Ezekiel Yeboah wins the throw-in for Ghana. There's a goal kick, nothing productive from Ghana's attempt to get into the Nigerian area. Poor delivery from Nigeria's Oladeji. Ghana failed to take advantage. Chiamaka finds Blessing Okpe, but good defending from Ghana's Hannah Nyame. Nigeria's captain, Victoria Alani, she's been quiet in the second half. She was very active and lively in the first half. She was very offensive during the attack in most of occasions, but she's been laid back in the second half. She is Mukarama. Ball is cleared away by Nancy Okimwa. Abiba Isa gets it away. Philomena Yina loses possession. Here is Anoma Opoku. Chance for Nigeria. Ezekiel And that's good defensive play from Comfort Yeboah.
Good clearance to save the sticky situation. It looks like the Ghanaians have slowed down again.
The tempo of the game has slowed from the Ghanaian perspective. The fans have kept quiet. Nothing seems to be driving the Ghanaians forward anymore. Nigeria keeping it very tight at the back as well. And they'll get a free kick. It's a good call. Foul committed by Ghana's Hassan Al Hassan on Nigeria's Okpe. The tackle from behind on Blessing Okpe by Al Hassan. Alani is doing the chasing, but ball is cleared away by Abnanu Poku. She's been excellent in the second half, Abnanu Poku.
The time is ticking away, and already 68 minutes gone in the second half.
Clock is fast ticking against the wishes of the Ghanaians, but the Nigerians will be hoping it goes faster and faster so they are able to make history by defending the title they won in Rabat in 2019. Nigeria with a throw. Here comes Captain Victoria Alani. There's a corner. And Ghana have a player down. Looks like it's Mefia Nyame. Referee calls for attention for the Ghanaian attacker. That's Hannah Nyame, the other Nyame on the Ghana side. Issuing out instructions as how the defensive line must defend this corner kick.
Referee Kunan not giving any chance for time wasting, so she instructs the medical team to get Mefia off the pitch to the sideline to give her the medical attention she needs.
And it's a perfect decision she could take. Corner taken. Blessing up there again. Shot blocked by Ghana's Yeboah. And here's Philomena Yina. Allows the ball to roll over, throwing Nigeria. It's 70 minutes. At the Accra 2023 Africa Games, the 13th edition. Nigeria leading Ghana 1-0 in the women's football finals. Blessing up there. Probing for the second year is Ope for Nigeria. Ball forced to Chioma Olise with a drive, but it goes up and high for a goal kick advantage, Ghana.
Such unproductive play in your own area. I mean, such things could end up being costly. They consider throwing.
Throwing to be taken by Semilori. Oladeji. She wants to go for the short one, and she does. Oka's ball controlled well again, but the efforts coming from Nigeria's Oladeji goes out for a goal kick. Oladeji. Philomena Yena. Oladeji.
I haven't seen much of Ophelia Mponsa in this game.
She's been quiet.
I haven't seen much of her at all.
Yena. The Nigerians, I like to watch at this point, stringing their passes together in confidence and drawing rings around the Ghanaians, letting them chase in shadows. Ball is cleared away eventually by Nyame. Lovely touch from Yena.
At this point, they are in the lead, and so they can afford to do anything. The Ghanaians have not really threatened them in the second half, especially after the first 15 minutes. And Coach Yusuf Basigi is unamused. He's unamused at just yelling out instructions to his charges. I mean, you can't blame him. You can't play such a game when you are trailing. You are not in the lead. You have the urgency to equalize, and you can't be wasting the opportunities that come your way like that. They're just losing out all the 50-50 balls.
Nigeria taking the game to the Ghanaians, even in the lead. Tough night for Yusuf Basigi and his girls. Oladeji to take the throw-in for Nigeria. Flicked back by Yeboah to a goalkeeper, Afi Amenyeku. Ball is cleared away by Nancy Okinwa. She saw the threat from Mayfia Nyame. Mayfia is trying to find Mukarama up the line. Mukarama turns around. Her marker, but it's the Nigerian captain, Victoria Alani, who retrieves possession and clears the danger. Opoku heads the ball down straight to an opponent. Here's Philomena Yena. Here's Chiamaka. But Ghana take possession through Belini Yeboah. Here is Al Hassan. Now Mayfia Nyame, lovely dribble from Mayfia Nyame, operating on the left hand side. She's looking for options. She seems to be left all alone, and Ghana gets a throw in.
She had support, but she failed to release the ball on time. You can't be dribbling everybody, including yourself. When you get a chance, just release the ball so that you run into space to get probably another pass or reconnect. You can't do everything by yourself.
Another water break in the final one before the game comes to an end. 15 minutes more for Ghana to redeem themselves. It's the Africa Games Accra 2023, the 13th edition, Women's Football Finals. The Black Princesses of Ghana nil the Falconers of Nigeria. 1 goal scored by Nigeria's Lobet Ede in the first half after Ghana's goalkeeper Afi Amenyeku made a horrible mistake.
I hope she's able to forgive herself. So far, she hasn't shown that she's been affected by what happened. As the captain of the team, she needs to stay strong. She needs to show resilience and encourage her teammates to get the job done. Because after all, it's already happened. You can't undo what has already happened. But we haven't seen the desire from the Ghanaians to equalize and possibly take the lead.
They need a great deal of mental fortitude and a can-do spirit to get back into this game, because the Nigerians are in no mood to drop their guard. They have 15 minutes away from now to be champions once again.
They'll be hoping that time will take away faster than it is right now. The Ghanaians, on the other hand, will be hoping that their efforts will yield the results they desire, possibly pushing this game into extra time.
But you are thinking why Basigi, up until this point, hasn't made any substitutions to the Ghanaian team, as the Nigerians have already come up with a couple of substitutions. Here is Mukarama Abdullahi for Ghana. Then she finds comfort Yaboa. Yaboa wants to shoot. Her effort is blocked, but she stays down. A chance for Ghana. Can Ghana equalize? And that's the equalizer. Ghana have equalized.
And who? Tracy Chum.
The Black Princesses are backing it. It is Tracy Chum who puts the Ghanaians on level pegging. It's Ghana 1, Nigeria 1.
A perfect time to get equalizer and push the game possibly into extra time if you do not get a second goal within the regulation 90 minutes. But it is a sweet performance from the Ghanaians.
They huffed and puffed, they searched for it, they never gave up. I told you about the mental fortitude they needed and the can-do spirit. And when they needed it most, Tracy Chum steps up and she makes it count. Ghana 1, Nigeria 1. Look at the build-up to the goal. She took it one time without a touch. Brilliant finish. This is a quality finish from a player who really didn't live up to it in the second half. But when it matters most, she's made it count. Tracy puts Ghana up on level peg.
I think give the credit to Berlin. Berlin did well in ensuring that she got the ball to Tracy at the right side. The whole focus was on the left, and then she decided that it was good time to switch play, and she did.
Ghana, when I was about to talk about substitutions, Ghana comes up with a substitution. Success. Amia is coming in for Ophelia Mponsa. You spoke about the fact that Ophelia really has not lighted up the game like she should, and she's making way for Amia.
I think the Nigerians know the threat Ophelia poses, so they played her out. But she didn't also do herself good because she wasn't fighting for the 50-50 goals. Perhaps a good time to get her out to take some rest. And Amia to strengthen the midfield because the midfield hasn't been that strong, and that is where the Nigerians have operated from.
Amia, another product of the famous Sadakis ladies. 79 minutes, and the fans have found their voices once again. The stadium is buzzing with excitement and expectations as well.
I mean, that was
It was
against
tackle.
Abnanoma Opoku.
Was
And
Okuchuku.
it happened on the blind side of the referee. If the noise and the edging on at the stadium right now played a role in getting a goal, this probably would be the winning point for Ghana. But unfortunately, it can only encourage and motivate you. It really plays no role so far as getting the ball into the net is concerned.
80 minutes. Ghana, Nigeria, scoring it off in the finals of the 13th African Game Women's Football Competition is 1-1. And we're in the last 10 minutes. It could be anybody's game.
Anybody's good. And just when you think that the game is going one way, it's ending in somebody's favor. Trust the other person or the other side to make that difference. The stadium is really, really alive.
Game on now, final 10 minutes. Can Ghana make it count from this stage? Here is captain for Nigeria, Alani. The fans have amplified the noise in the stadium, but Nigeria will go on the offensive. Judith Oka. She goes down, no foul. Oh, brilliant defensive work from Anuma Opoku. Headed down by Oladipo. Here is Okuchuku with a cutback. Abiba Issa cleverly allows goalkeeper Afia Menyeku to grab.
Game on, Nana. Game on.
Now Mukarama is doing the chasing, but goalkeeper Omalina is out for the ball. Here's Nigeria's Blessing Ope. She finds Akinwa. Captain Victoria Alani surges forward. She finds Okuchuku. She sends a cross in and Comfort Yeboah knew exactly what was around her. Great presence of mind from the Ghanaian right back.
The bravery with which they are now facing the Nigerians. Time passed, probably they would have. There is another change. There is another change.
Ghana coming up with another substitution. Faisal Rashid is coming in for Abna Anuma Opoku.
Anuma has received too many knocks. Perhaps it's time to take a rest.
Nigeria seem to be under the pressure now, but they are getting themselves away. Here is Oladeje. She finds Yena, Okuchuku, and her captain, Victoria Alani, not on the same page.
The Nigerians giving the Ghanaians no inch at all. The Nigerians trying to regroup in their defense. A throw-in for Ghana effected by Comfort Yeboah.
Here is Yeboah for Ghana. The Ghanaians are beginning to believe it's possible from this point. Faisal Rashid's throwing. Mefia Nyame for Ghana. Faisal Rashid swings in across. Away by Nigeria's Oladeje. Here is Yeboah for Ghana. Left foot and try, not beating Nigeria's Omalina.
Not punchy and powerful enough. Hot enough to beat the goalkeeper.
1-1, 5 minutes to go. Ghana 1, Nigeria 1.
This is a real fight for gold.
It is a real fight for
Gold doesn't come cheap. And so you need to go through it, the hassle to be able to get it.
No problem for Ghana's goalie. Afia Menyeku should be delighted at least. Her mistake didn't send Ghana to the losing end. There is an equalizer and a chance to win it. Amia, Mefia Nyame, Mukarama is doing the chasing. Oladipo is there, and the Nigerian centre back. A huge and giving Mukarama very tough time.
But she wins the corner kick.
Mukarama wins the corner.
Is this going to be the winning goal?
Corner taken. Goalkeeper Omalina gets it away. Here is Comfort Yeboah for Ghana. Throwing for Ghana. Coach Christopher Denjuma trying to organize his girls to be defensively alert as Ghana keep piling the pressure. That's foot up. It should be a foul against Nigeria. Ezekiel is a good call from referee Geraldine Koran. Amia's cross. Mukarama right to the header. Then an appeal for a handball. Referee's not showing any interest. It is still Mukarama. Goalkeeper finally grabs it. Ghana appealed for a handball, but referee didn't show any interest. Nigeria's goalkeeper.
Close shave and a breather for the Nigerians.
Okarama was trying to weave her way through, but Nigeria keeping it tight at the back, eventually relying on their goalkeeper to rescue the situation, but she's ended up going down. It's a temporary hold up. Right into the final 2 minutes. Tense moments in Cape Coast.
Will this final 2 minutes yield any productive results for either side? Or we are going to get an extra time? The first time this African games will be thrown into extra time, should it go beyond the 90 minutes?
The Ghanaian fans in chanting mood. Very, very positive about the outcome of this game. Nigeria's goalkeeper is still not fine fit. Omalina still at the receiving end of the Nigerian medical team. And she's asking to be substituted. Not looking good for the Nigerian shotstopper. Referee Geraldine Konan will take the opportunity to gulp down some water. And she's weeping, she's crying, and it's pathetic. 6 additional minutes. Crucial moments for the two teams. Cape Coast have come alive. And the fans expect the home side to clinch the ultimate. But the Nigerians are in no mood to relent.
Does the change of a goalkeeper at such a crucial point in a game have any impact?
It does sometimes, especially if the incoming goalkeeper is good on penalties and the game travels into the shootout. It could be to the advantage, but you're also thinking at this point everybody has reached a certain level, and if she comes in and she's not warmed up properly, that could be her undoing. But it could be anybody's game.
I mean, that happens when that change is a tactical change from the bench. But as you can see, it is
An injury force
Obilana
substitution.
who is asking that she be changed. And the Mexican wave is on display at the Cape Coast Stadium. The fans are obviously enjoying themselves. Does it add to the pressure on Ghana to win? Or is it going to motivate them to go all out and make use of the added time to secure the goal?
Well, we wait to see. We're already into 1 minute of additional time, and it's not going to count because all that 1 minute was used in treating the Nigerian goalkeeper, who has eventually been asked to go out. So Nigeria makes the change. Andalin Ingbechi comes in for Faith Omalina. Ingbechi is in, Omalina is out. What has triggered
She
this
looks a bit
excitement?
tensed.
What has triggered this excitement among the Ghanaian fans? They don't seem to stop at their chant. Here is Nigeria. Blessing Ope, lovely dribble. She goes down, referee says get up, no foul. Amia. Tracy Chum looking for Mukarama. Shukurat Oladipo. Mukarama stays strong and beats Shukurat to it. But the Nigerian centre back is so strong, she gets the ball back from Mukarama. Throwing for the Princesses. Deborah. Mukarama. She wanted a foul. Assistant referee was right there. Turned a blind eye. Another throwing for the Princesses.
When we're going up, they said some number of throw-ins resulted in a corner kick, a number of corner kick resulted
Chance
in
for Ghana. Can they get up and go up to the roof of the net? That should have been the goal to wrap up the game. Looked like an open net for Ghana. That was a big chance.
from Berlin. Berlin Yako.
Ghana having a big opportunity.
Chinyere is here to settle in, having come on from Omalina.
There's a foul and a yellow card for Nigeria's centre back Nancy Okinwa. Nancy Chidera Okinwa gets into the books of referee Geraldine Conrad. Lovely little flick from Ghana's midfielder. Berlin
That was the top hole.
was the one who was fouled. Ideally, the 6 minutes of additional time should be up now, but because the Nigerian goalkeeper Omalina wasted some time before she was substituted, that's all going to be factored in as Ghana gets a free kick. There was ball in, headed away by Nigeria's Okinwa. It's over. No winner. After 90 minutes and stoppage time, it's 1-1 at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. The finals of the women's football competition at the 13th African Games. Ghana scoring in the second half after Nigeria taking the lead through Lobet Ede. He had to take Tracy Chum's brilliant finish to get the Ghanaians back into the game. We have a game on our hands. It's extra time, full time here in Cape Coast. Ghana won. Nigeria won. What a game we've had.
An interesting game it has been. And so for the first time in the history of the women's football at African Games, there is going to be an extra time.
Yeah.
In 2015, when Ghana won gold, courtesy the Black Queens, a last-minute penalty converted by Portia Boache ended the contest. Unfortunately, there is no such last-minute goal for Ghana this evening, and so they would have to prepare to go into extra time.
Extra time will be starting in the next 5 minutes. Nigeria and Ghana on level before extra time. The Ghanaians have been cited as one team that plays under a lot of jitters and pressure and make a lot of mistakes when they play in front of massive crowds like this. It's happened a couple of times to their female national teams, from the Black Queens to this point with the Black Princesses. They've got to find a solution to that. So the two captains will go for the toss again. Alani and Amenyeku. So we are good to go for the second phase of the game. That's the extra time. When Ghana and Nigeria met at the WAFU B finals, the game had to be decided on penalties. It's going to be same here once again. That was the maiden under 20 WAFU B tournament. Was held in June last year. Ghana beat the Nigerians, and here they go. Probably they want to finish it before full time of extra time. Here is Judith Oka. Chance for Ghana. Mefia Nyame. Flag goes up. It's offside against Mefia Nyame. Good play from Nigeria's Okuchukwu. She sends the cross in. Ghana nearly conceding the second goal. Miscommunication between Ghana's Abiba Isa and her goalkeeper Afia Menyaku. They collided and it's the goalkeeper who has come up worse. Okuchukwu's ball looked harmless. Goalkeeper not communicating with her defender. They came together. Goalkeeper stays down. Would need some attention from the Ghanaian medical team who are already on the pitch to take her over. Abiba Isa have also gone down, but she quickly gets up on her feet. That's the Ghana Supporters Union, leaving nothing to chance. Optimistic about the chances of the Ghanaians. The Ghanaian goalkeeper Afia Menyaku is still being treated on the pitch. Extra time of the Africa Games Women's Football Finals. Ghana began the competition, drawing 1-1 with Uganda, beating Tanzania 2-1, and beating Ethiopia 1-0. That's the road to the semis. 1-1 against Uganda, 2-1 against Tanzania, 1-0 against Ethiopia, and then they beat Senegal by 3-1. Again, that Tracy Chum scored and also scored in today's game. Nigeria's captain, Victoria Alani's delivery. Away by Ghana's Amia. Alani takes one back in. Away by Abiba. Ball eventually cleared away by Tracy Chum, Ghana's goal scorer. Here is Amia. Oladipo doesn't want to take the chances with Mokara. Ani's delivery, no problem. Now Mukarama. Lovely play from Mukarama. Can Ghana get a second? How did she miss from that angle? It is to the Ghanaians. Amia sends one in. Goalkeeper Faith Omalina grabs it. Faiza Rashid. Big chance. Good defending from Comfort Yaboa. And she was heckled and she's come off injured in the end.
Ezekiel the Lone Ranger against 3 Ghanaians, but would not give up. And so she had to do what she had to do to ensure that she at least got to the ball.
So referee Conan Gerardine is asking that Comfort Yeboah be taken off the pitch.
She is not in the mood to entertain any time wasting anything. I mean, whether legal or illegal, that is going to waste time. The game is already in extra time, and so she would want, if she can, to finish it within the stipulated time.
Sure. Amenyaku's bowling, headed out by Judith Oka. Abiba Issa has been asked to relax as the Nigerians come up with another substitution. This time it is Nancy Okinwa, who the Nigerians will be taking off. It's a like-for-like substitution. Brought in another centre back. Okinwa had a decent first half, but she struggled in the second half. She's already on a yellow. Chance for Ghana. Here is Mukarama.
That is a brilliant 10.
Ghana in the lead in extra time. It is Mukarama Abdullahi. She shot Ghana in the lead from a goal down. The Black Princesses are within a touching distance of the gold medal. It's 98 minutes extra time football. The Black Princesses are on course for a host and win of the Africa Games 2023 Women's Football Edition. It's Ghana 2, Nigeria 1.
How they always want to come back. I think their incredible story at this competition has been one of great comebacks. We saw them against, I mean, you can't beat Mukarama when she has the ball on her best right foot. She turned lovingly.
You know what? You want to give some credit to Mefia Nyame, the presence of mind, the composure to flick the ball into the path of Mukarama. But Mukarama is always going to be Ghana's star girl. The precision, the calmness, and the connection. Top class. Ghana 2, Nigeria 1.
No wonder she was the celebration, the toast of Ghana when they went to the World Cup, in the Under-17 World Cup in 2017. I think that she's rediscovered herself, and gradually she's proven why she's among the top scorers in the world when it comes to youth football.
Ghana leading Nigeria 2-1 is 100 minutes of football in Cape Coast.
But the Ghanaians better be wary and not play any dangerous games in their goal area, because it's not over yet. It's not over yet. And the Nigerians also have great comeback stories. They would want to penalize you and punish you. And so they'll come harassing you. So this will be no time for you at all to play any games within your goal area.
Nigeria pushing for the equalizer, but the Ghanaians desperately defending. Mukarama, the goal scorer. She's up against Philomena Yina. Oladipo's clearance. The Nigerians are believing they can come back. Here is Okuchuku down the right side, sends a cross, and Nigeria coming close. Abiba, great header away, good defending from the Ghanaian centre back. Abiba Issa, she's been incredible in central defense for the Ghanaians.
And to think that she's fasting.
for Mukuchuku nearly met with the connection of Nigeria's striker Judith Oka, only for Ghana's Abiba Issa to step up.
This time they learned their lesson. So when they saw Amineku beating, they made sure that they fell back to recover. And I think she did a great job ensuring that the ball did not enter the net.
The Black Princesses on the verge of making history. After going down by a goal in the first half, they discovered their fighting spirits and the lead. Their rivals, Nigeria, by 2-1. They don't even want the game to travel to penalty shootout like it did in the inaugural WAFCON Championship last year in Ghana.
The referee cannot ask them to take the goalkeeper off the turf because she's the only person who has the privilege of being attended to medically when she goes down. Oh yes, Alani, the captain, has been given the yellow card for dissent towards the referee. She was challenging the referee as to why she was not asking the medical team to take Amenuku off the pitch because they were wasting time. I think she knows the rules. She knows the rules, and it's only the goalkeeper who has the privilege of being attended to. If after a reasonable time the referee sees that she cannot, nothing can be done about it, then maybe she would suggest. But until then, no player, nobody has the right to tell the referee to ask the goalkeeper to be treated off the pitch. Because once the goalkeeper leaves the pitch, it means that she's not coming back.
Nigeria will be looking back and asking how the Ghanaians came back from a goal down to take the lead. They must have taken things for granted, but Ghana knew exactly what they wanted. Yusuf Basege up against Christopher Danjuma. Danjuma is complaining, not too sure what he's asking the assistant referee.
They are complaining about the time.
It's got to do with the discretion of the referee on what he wants to do with the remaining time. If he's going to add up for the goalkeeper being treated on the field, is another one altogether. But she's got the final say.
But like we said, the Ghanaians would have to be very, very careful entertaining the Nigerians and any ball within their goal area. Because if Abiba had not been there to intercept, Abi was clearly beaten, and it could have been another story with the Nigerian probably finding the net.
Mukarama made the difference against Tanzania. She could be Ghana's heroine if the game ends this way. Alani. Ghana have another player down. We're doing 2 minutes of additional time for first half of extra time. Amia, her introduction seems to have brought some stability in the Ghanaian midfield.
She is the kingpin of midfield.
She's done incredibly well. She's
and
coming.
Her absence saw how unstable the midfield was. But she came in, and I think that Masigi knew exactly what he wanted from her, and she's executing the plan.
Nigeria in possession now. Here is Ezekiel up against Abiba. She's pushed the Ghanaian defender down. Free kick against Nigeria's Ezekiel for pushing down Ghana's Abiba Issa.
She better watch it. Otherwise, she probably would also end up going into the books of the referee. Already they have 3 players booked.
Yeah.
And then the goal scorer, the goalkeeper, before she went off.
Paulina, yes, she got yellow carded for time wasted.
Yes.
Went to the first minute of additional time. Nigeria on the move. Here comes Blessing Obe. Obe wants to shoot. It takes a deflection, but it's not beating Ghana's goalkeeper Amenyaku because she's alert this time. She's not going to be caught more watching. Abiba Issa with another clearance. Mefia Nyame. Here comes Mukarama. She's finding it difficult to go past the Nigerian centre back. That's the end of the first hour of extra time here at the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. African Games 13th edition 2023. Women's football finals. We're going for the extra time break, but before the extra time break, it is the Ghanaians who are some 15 minutes away from becoming champions of the African Games.
If you are a fan and you're a neutral person, you would want this game not to end. But if you are a Ghanaian, you would want the 15 minutes to fly away so fast. On the other hand, if you are a supporter of the green-shirted ladies, you would want the 15 minutes to be extended so you can get some more time to see if you can get the equalizer.
Yusuf Basegi, one of the best coaches in women's football on the continent, is giving reason why he's never present at the top level of women's coaching in Africa.
Danjuma is also a man of his own when it comes to women's football.
He is.
And so, two great minds on the continent.
And interestingly, the two coaches have all had stints with the senior teams. Basigi with the Queens and then Danjuma with the Super Falcons as well. Second half, extra time underway in Cape Coast. Oh, lovely play from Mefia Nyame with the outside of Obuchi. He's trying to find Mukarama, but Obuchi clears for Nigeria. And if the Ghanaians are to win this game at the end of the extra time, the fans must stop taking a lot of the credit, must be giving a lot of the credit for the relentless support they've handed this team, even when they went down by a goal. The 12 man have obviously done the trick for the Ghanaians, but it's early days though. Some more minutes to play for, some 14 more minutes.
That's a lot of time in football. Within that 14 minutes, anything can happen. Ghana could possibly get more goals. The Nigerians could possibly equalize and overtake the Ghanaians. It all depends on the strategy and the tactics and the awareness.
And yet the goal, Kuchuku, straight to Afi Amenyaku. And Nigeria have a player down. Okuchuku was trying her best to get the ball into an advancing player of the Falconets. But the one who was advancing into the Ghanaian territory, Judith Oka, has ended up going down injured. She was the one that initiated the move. She got the ball to Okuchuku. She was waiting for the return. A missed kick. And she went down. Oh.
She went downhill. I think she misstepped. She's pulled a muscle. She's pulled a muscle. I think she overstretched.
Nigeria trailing Ghana, having a player down in the Ghanaian 18-yard box. She's refusing to go on the stretcher, but eventually she gets on it.
I mean, after the last time I saw a patch to Capacity Stadium supporting women's football was at the Accra Sports Stadium on 14th February 2004, an Olympic qualifier final game between Ghana and Nigeria. On that day, it was a drawn game that had to be decided on penalties. I haven't seen such an euphoria in women's football in Ghana for a while. But this evening, the fans at Cape Coast have come out and they are being rewarded.
I think the organizers have done an amazing job. They put in some exciting events in the build-up to this game. They actually brought some musicians to entertain the crowd during halftime. It's something the fans knew about, so they wanted to be part of it. It is Mukarama. Will it be Ghana's Mukarama? That's selfish play from Mukarama. She should have passed the ball to Tracy Chum. She was in a better position to score. Good free kick taken by Abiba Isa. Flicked on. And Mukarama did well to get the ball past Obuchi. Relentless play from Mukarama, but one thing on her mind, to get it at the back of the net when Tracy was a better option. Mayfield goes down right in the center of the field. Free kick for Ghana.
I think having taken the lead, the Ghanaians have now gotten a new step in their spring in their step, stronger. Is it empowered or emboldened to dare to attack the Nigerians the way they are harassing them now? That is how it should have been from the start.
No problem for Nigeria's goalkeeper. Comfort Yabua intelligently wins the goal kick for Ghana. Coming off the boot of Nigeria's number 9, Judith Oka.
Time is ticking away.
Okuchuku. It's a foul against Ghana.
Ananyame.
It is Faisal Abdul Rashid going in with a tackle. Free kick for Nigeria. 9 more minutes to go. Ghana 2, Nigeria 1.
The medics have been on call almost the entire duration of the game.
Because of the intensity and the physical nature of this game, they keep coming on the pitch anytime a player goes down. Free kick for Nigeria. The reigning champions, 8 minutes away from being dethroned. Free kick for Nigeria. Captain Alani to take. Ope, Oka, all in the Ghanaian box. Alani swings one inside. Ghana defends well. And Tracy Chung gets the ball away for Ghana, but there's no Mukarama to the end of it.
I think at this moment, the intention was to clear the ball as far as you could. Don't bother about the outcome of it. Just clear it from the Ghana area and ensure that at least they could catch some breath.
Seven more minutes away from a Ghana victory. 7 more minutes away from Nigeria to come level. It's 2-1 for the host nation.
Mission win gold on home soil, becoming a reality. Our operation return gold.
Here is Okuchukwu for Nigeria. Goes past Abiba. Here is Okuchukwu. But that's some clever defending from Hannah Nyame. She was
hoping to get a penalty.
But she wouldn't get it because it was a clean tackle from Hannah Nyame. Alani. Abiba will allow it to roll over. It doesn't go. Can see tired legs in the Ghanaian side. Mukarama has been heckled by Nigeria's number 10, Philomena Yina. Ghana coming up with a substitution. So, Faiza Abdul Rashid, she came off the bench and she was taken off again. Sarah Koulibaly comes in for Ghana. Sarah Koulibaly in for Faiza Rashid. Ezekiel Amenyeku, not in a hurry to even grab the ball. Chance for Ghana, Mete Nyame trying to set up Mukarama, but Oladipo with some real good defending. The Nigerian centre back showing great strength to stop Mukarama from causing any major problems for the Nigerians as they chill Ghana 2-1 with 4 more minutes to go. Mayfianya Nyame's body. Nigeria in possession now. Ope to Okuchukwu. Okuchukwu. Hannah Nyame once again steps up for Ghana. Calm, composed, but very, very hard-working defender. Alani's ball flicked up by Opa. Chance for Nigeria. Effort is blocked by Kubri. Here is Mukarama. It's a 1v1 against Nigeria's Oladipo, and Bukarama is stopped. Philomena Yena's efforts only as far as the throw-in for Ghana.
This extra time has been a really entertaining and interesting one. No dull moments. Each side trying to undo the other. But it is the Ghanaians who can't smile because they are in the lead. The Nigerians are under pressure because their reign is almost over. It's under threat, serious threats. And unless they can produce something within the last few minutes left of this game, it will be over.
Yusuf Basegi's Black Princess is on the verge of making history as Abiba's throw-in. Ezekiel Class for Nigeria. Comfort Yaboa's header back. Kubile Yaboa. Amia to Abiba. Al Hassan. Tracy Chum is a lovely pass. She's looking for Mefia Nyame, and Mefia is up against the Nigerian captain Alani. What's she up to, Mefia? She sends the ball in. Not good enough for the goal kick. She's lifted up by the Nigerian captain. That's a delight to watch. 1 more minute to 120 minutes of grilling, entertaining, competitive football. It's Okuchuku for Nigeria. Last moment to equalize. Sends the shot across and it's not causing any problem for the Ghanaians. It's a goal kick. Okuchuku is left dejected and disappointed. Indication of additional time about to be indicated. So, Ghana, 2, Nigeria 1. Not sure we'll go more than 5 minutes, but there's a player down. Two minutes of additional time. Christopher Denjuma, I'm sure he's taking a look at the additional time and he'll be asking, how do we get back?
Basigi would also be thinking, how do I get my girls to protect this lead?
I think he should be home and dry at this point, but another Ghanaian player goes down.
And Danjuma is angry because she thinks the Ghanaians are deploying the time-wasting tactics. That is Nyako.
Looks like it is
Hannah Nyame.
Hannah Nyame. Basigi is not happy. Hannah Nyame is wasting time, but it could be a genuine injury. I don't think she's faking.
So the referee is calling for the stretcher. No time to waste in this final moment.
Basigi doesn't want to take chances. You win, grab your medals, and start focusing on the World Cup. But the fitness levels of these girls should be a matter of concern to the coach, because how fit they stay here will determine how far they go.
And that is how CAF decided that the under-20 teams should rather represent at this African Games instead of the senior teams, because this is a good training for them. And so you realize that Cameroon were the missing ones out, but Ghana, Nigeria, Morocco were all here. Unfortunately, Morocco didn't make their cards.
Alani, Mefia Nyame, ball is controlled by Nigeria's Chioma Olise. She's been quiet in this evening's game. She's been one of their best players, but not against Ghana. Abiba Issa, she's been amazing for the Ghanaians in defense. She's refusing to take the ball right behind her. Oka has got to pick it up with the Ghanaians.
It's interesting, the kind of psychological tactics.
Philomena Yina, Okuchuku. Blessing Ope goes down. Another final whistle.
It's all over.
Ghana have won gold at the 13th Africa Games, Accra 2023. A feat masterminded by Yusuf Basigi, the same coach who won gold for Ghana in 2015. He's been able to do same with the Black Princesses of Ghana. He's guided Ghana to beat Nigeria again after guiding Ghana to beat Nigeria in the inaugural Wafu B Under-20 Championship last year in Kumasi. The Ghanaians have repeated what they did to the Nigerians back last year here in Cape Coast. Ghana, gold medalists, the 2023 13th edition of the Africa Games. 2-1 in favor of the Ghanaians, and what a way to win your gold medal. They consider the first goal when Nigerians love it again scored. Back from recess, the Ghanaians equalized through Tracy Chum, and when it mattered